Have you ever scratched your head, wondering how a guy who went bankrupt 3 times, dozing off in a beat-up old truck, turned a tiny coffee shop into the billion-dollar Starbucks empire that's taken over the world? Yep, I'm talking about Howard Schultz. His story isn't just a business legend, it's a sharp, stinging slap in the face. A wake-up call about a truth we're probably dodging every single day. Picture this. Back in the 80s when Starbucks was just scraping by in Seattle, Schultz had a vision bigger than big. He saw a place that could be everyone's third home, a cozy escape between the grind of work and family life. But he didn't just sit there wishing for it. Oh no, he got rejected by 242 investors in a single year. You heard that right. 242 doors slammed in his face. 242 times he heard stuff like "coffee in America? Are you nuts?" That didn't just discourage him, it hit right at the core of his deepest fear as someone desperate to change his life. Sound familiar? You've got a dream burning inside, a passion that won't quit, but it keeps getting crushed by rejections or that nagging little voice in your head doubting you. Feels like invisible chains holding you back, doesn't it? But Schultz, he didn't give up. What's the secret? It wasn't just about money or success for him. He wanted to create massive value, an unforgettable experience for millions. That fierce drive to serve others unleashed a crazy kind of energy, a boundless power that smashed through every wall in his way. And that's the key. The painful thorn millions of us keep stepping on daily. You've read self-help books until the pages wore thin. Listened to manifestation podcasts until your ears rang. You've pictured that mansion, that shiny car, or a bank account so fat it's practically bursting. You close your eyes, feel the wealth, and then wonder, why the heck isn't it showing up? That quiet pain, that sinking feeling, when all your manifesting efforts seem like wishing on a star with no results in sight. You've heard about the law of attraction, about manifestation, but it feels like a gamble you can't win. That's worse than knowing nothing at all, isn't it? Because you've glimpsed the light, tasted the hope, only for it to flicker out. The more you try to manifest, the more frustrated you get when life stays stuck. This isn't just a small problem. It's a massive, invisible wall blocking you from the prosperity you dream of every night. But today's different. Take a deep breath and get ready, because I'm not just going to call out the 3 basic mistakes millions are unknowingly making when they try to manifest wealth. I'm also spilling a time-tested secret formula, a high-speed path to real prosperity. Not through airy-fairy daydreams, but through bold, intentional, meaningful action. I guarantee, after this, the way you see money, wealth, and your own life will flip 180 degrees. No more confusion or powerlessness. Instead, you'll hold a crystal clear map, a sharp compass to turn your deepest desires into reality. Want to unlock that secret? It's powerful enough to transform your entire life, moment by moment. When you hear manifest money, most people instantly picture sitting cross-legged, eyes closed, visualizing stacks of cash while chanting positive affirmations. But that's just a tiny, often misleading piece of the puzzle. Let's make this simple. If you want to build a sturdy house, you don't just sketch a gorgeous blueprint and wait for it to magically appear, right? You need bricks, cement, workers, and most importantly, you need to roll up your sleeves and get to work. Manifesting isn't some fairy godmother's magic. It's a process of turning thoughts into reality through a powerful blend of intention, emotion, and, here's the kicker, real, tangible action. It's not just about the science of energy or vibrational frequencies. It's an art of living, a dance of giving and receiving, a philosophy that's been around for thousands of years. Unlike wishing, which stays stuck in your head, manifesting demands full commitment from your mind, heart, and hand. See the difference? It's crystal clear. It's like wanting a tree loaded with apples. You can dream about juicy fruit all day, but if you don't plant the seed, water it, and nurture it, keep dreaming, because you'll never harvest a thing. Here's the deal. This whole manifesting or law of attraction thing isn't some shiny new trend. It's ancient wisdom passed down through countless great civilizations. Take a look at the law of karma in Buddhism, or the Greek teachings on sowing and reaping, or even ancient Egyptian texts about the power of thought. They all point to one unshakable universal truth. Every action, word, and even thought creates energy. a seed that comes back to you down the road. Later, big thinkers like Emerson, Thoreau, Napoleon Hill, and George S. Clason, the guy who wrote The Richest Man in Babylon, reframed it in modern terms, but the core stays the same. This isn't a fleeting fad, it's an eternal law. So why are we still stuck? Because we keep skipping a crucial part of this law: purposeful action and generous giving. Here's the deep truth about manifesting money that hardly anyone tells you. Money doesn't just fall from the sky because you wished for it. It comes from creating value and helping others. Surprise? It's not about begging the universe for cash. It's about becoming a fountain of prosperity. Too many people think manifesting is a wish and win game, but it's really about sow and reap. Think about it. Why do successful entrepreneurs rake in millions? Because they've solved problems for thousands, even millions of people. They've given value first. So, the real secret? To manifest money, you've got to plant seeds of wealth for others first. Sounds backward, right? You're broke, and now you're supposed to give? But that's the universe's unbreakable rule. It's like a garden. If you want sweet fruit, you plant seeds, you nurture them, you pour in time and effort before you can pick anything. The secret most people miss is they're so focused on getting that they forget to give. Do you see this paradox? Can you feel how it's quietly blocking you from the wealth you're chasing? Let's dive in and break down the 3 classic mistakes that keep you stuck in the mud when it comes to manifesting money, and more importantly, how to fix them right now. The first reason, the absolute basic of the basics mistake we touched on earlier, is that you lack clarity and a powerful, noble purpose behind your desire for money. So many people try to manifest with shallow thoughts like, I want cash to buy a bigger house, a fancier car, or to flex on my friends. Or maybe, I need money to please others, to prove I'm worth something. Hold up, those motives come from a place of lack, from a selfish ego, and they'll never unleash the kind of energy needed to pull in real prosperity. Those small-time goals fire up your amygdala, that fear and self-centeredness hub in your brain, keeping you trapped in a scarcity mindset. That energy, it repels everything you're trying to attract. Feel that uneasy vibe creeping in when you think about those kinds of goals? To fix this, shift your perspective. What's the money really for? Does it carry a bigger meaning? Is there a generous heart behind it? Maybe you want that wealth to create real value for your community, to lend a hand to those less fortunate, to build a brighter future for your kids, or to become a living example, inspiring others to grasp the universe's incredible laws. Picture this. You're wildly successful, money's flowing in, and your loved ones, seeing your jaw-dropping financial wins, lean in and ask, what's the secret? You get to share an inspiring story about planting seeds, about how you used universal laws to turn dreams into reality. Sounds amazing, right? That kind of goal isn't just for you, it's for the whole world. When your motive springs from love, generosity, and a burning desire to make a positive impact, you don't just sharpen your mind and broaden your vision, you ignite powerful emotions deep in your heart, creating an energy field so strong it pulls in opportunities and resources you never dared to dream of. Next up, the second classic mistake, a trap millions fall into without even realizing. You've read books until the pages are falling apart, listened to podcasts until you're practically possessed, visualized until your face hurts, and repeated affirmations until your tongue's worn out, but you're stuck in the wanting phase, in mere mental wishing. You haven't unleashed that energy with real, concrete action. You think the universe will just hand you everything on a silver platter because you're sincerely wishing for it. That's a serious misunderstanding of the law of attraction. It's not some Aladdin's lamp you rub to get whatever you want. It's a law of energy. The energy you put out is the energy you get back. You want money? What have you done to create value for others? Have you planted any money seeds yet? If your wallet's still flat, money's slipping through your fingers, clients are nowhere to be found, and resources have vanished, it's because you've sown too few seeds or sown them wrong. You've got nothing to harvest. Just wanting without moving a muscle is like tucking a seed in your pocket and waiting for it to sprout and bear fruit. Sounds ridiculous, right? Do you see yourself stuck in this trap? To break free, let's unpack the 4 seed planting steps, a formula to turn desires into reality rooted in the ancient diamond cutter philosophy yet used with stunning success by today's toughest entrepreneurs. These are practical, actionable steps you can start today to manifest money effectively. Think of it as an exclusive recipe. Follow each step, and a feast of prosperity will be served right to you. First, nail down what you want in one clear sentence. This is huge, absolutely critical, and ties back to that first mistake I pointed out. Don't be vague with stuff like, "I want lots of money." Make it something you can see, touch, hear. For example, "I want $10,000 in my bank account by the end of this month." Or, "I want a passive income of $5,000 a month from real estate investments." This razor-sharp clarity activates your brain's reticular activating system, RAS, making it scan the world for related opportunities. When you name a specific number, you're sending a bold signal to the universe and waking up your sleepy subconscious. Next, find an ally, someone who shares your desire. This is the step most people completely skip, yet it's the key to the law of karma. Want money? Find someone else who's also desperate for cash or struggling financially. Want clients? Seek out someone hustling to find customers just like you. For example, if you're aiming for $10,000, look for a friend who urgently needs $1,000 to get by, or a small business scraping to boost sales. This search sparks compassion, builds a deep heart-to-heart connection, and fuels a drive way bigger than just doing it for yourself. Feel your heart warm up at the thought of helping someone? That's the energy of giving starting to flow. Third, make a battle plan and roll up your sleeves to help that person at least 1 hour a week. Yes, this is where you turn dreams into action, unleashing the most powerful energy on earth. Don't just sit there thinking, do it. You've clarified your goal and found someone to help. Now commit time and effort to make their goal happen. Want $10,000? Help your friend earn $1,000. Maybe teach them how to manage their money, share job hunting tips, or connect them with opportunities you know. Want clients? Help that small business owner craft a marketing plan, spruce up their outdated website, or hook them up with solid leads. This doesn't have to involve cash. It could be your time, hard-earned knowledge, killer skills, or even a heartfelt pep talk. The key? Do it with a generous spirit, expecting nothing in return. Taking real action like this fills you with satisfaction, floods you with positive energy, and powers you up. It's also when you plant a supercharged seed in the universe. Finally, never skip coffee meditation, watering your seeds. This last step is the most overlooked, but it's the make or break factor between reaping success or ending up empty-handed. Every night before you crawl into bed, take 5-10 minutes to savor the good you did that day for someone else. Relive that amazing feeling when you saw them helped, saw their joy, saw them soar. Feel deep gratitude for the chance to make a difference. This isn't some complex spiritual ritual. It's a simple way to nurture the seeds you've planted. When you focus on positivity and gratitude, you raise your vibrational frequency, pulling in more good things like a magnet. Remember, seeds watered regularly sprout faster and grow stronger. Feel that positive energy surging inside you just thinking about it? That's the power of gratitude and giving. And here's the third reason: a sneaky worm that chews away at countless people, making them quit halfway. You lack persistence. You plant a seed, water it a few times, then stare at the ground and see nothing happening. You start doubting, you get discouraged, and finally, you declare, "This is nonsense, it doesn't work." Imagine planting a tiny tree, tending it for a few days, then yanking it up to check if the roots have grown. It'll die on the spot, right? Seeds need time to sprout, water, sunlight, and constant care. This impatience breeds frustration, causing you to give up before your efforts can bloom and bear fruit. To fix this, cultivate rock-solid persistence and trust in the process. Look at Walt Disney's story. He knocked on countless bank doors, getting flat-out rejected while trying to fund Disneyland. People called his idea crazy, impossible. But he didn't quit. He stuck to his vision, even selling his life insurance to keep going. He planted seeds of joy and wonder for millions of kids, and that extraordinary persistence built the greatest entertainment empire on Earth. Or take Colonel Sanders of KFC, rejected over 1,000 times before his legendary fried chicken recipe was accepted. Did he give up after 10, 100, or even 500 rejections? Nope, he believed in the value he offered and kept planting seeds to the end. These stories aren't just endless inspiration, they're a sharp, painful reminder that you must stay persistent even when results aren't visible right away. Persistence is the golden key to turning your seeds into towering, prosperous trees. To strengthen your unwavering belief, here's a game-changing tip: stage acting. After your seed planting steps and coffee meditation, spend a few minutes on this. Vividly picture yourself achieving your desire. But don't stop there. Act out, using that money for your noble purpose. For example, if you want $10,000, 0 cents, to support a charity, imagine handing over that check, seeing the smiles of those you've helped, feeling the lightness and joy in your heart. Or if it's for launching a socially impactful business, picture yourself on a stage sharing your success story, soaking in the admiration and trust from others because you've become a living example. This stirs deep, powerful emotions, solidifying unshakable faith in your manifesting power. It's like sending a detailed, emotion-packed blueprint to the universe, and the universe will respond in ways you can't imagine. To kickstart this seed planting journey most effectively, here are some insider tips. Start small. You don't need to give away millions to manifest. A heartfelt piece of advice, a free meal for a homeless person, an evening volunteering at a community shelter, or sharing a helpful post for someone in need, these are all precious seeds. Every tiny action creates a massive ripple. Feel lighter knowing you can start right now? Always keep generosity in your blood. Even if you're not flush with cash to give materially, maintain a heart as wide as the ocean, ready to help. That spirit activates your generosity, attracting opportunities to give more. Feel a positive energy blooming in your thoughts? And finally, keep a good deeds checklist. Get a cute little seed planting journal. Every time you help someone, no matter how small, jot it down. This tracks your progress and sparks joy and excitement when you see your list of good acts grow. It fuels unshakable belief and unstoppable motivation. Try it today. You'll be amazed at what you discover. I know you might be scratching your head wondering, this sounds great, but does it really work? If it's so simple, why isn't everyone filthy rich? Is this just some pie-in-the-sky theory with no real basis? Or even, is it just luck or random chance when I help someone and something good comes my way? These are totally fair questions, and we need to face them head-on. The fear of failure is always lurking, isn't it? Those doubts can lock you in place, stopping you from acting. But remember, that's the voice of old, limiting beliefs trying to hold you back. Let's peel back the layers of these flawed arguments. First, this isn't easy. It demands a root-level shift in your thinking and actions. You have to push past your selfish ego to truly give. If it was a piece of cake, everyone would be doing it, and that's why so few people achieve lasting, meaningful wealth. Second, this isn't empty talk. We're dealing with the law of karma, a principle proven over thousands of years, etched into nearly every major ancient philosophy and religion. It's not blind faith, it's a universal mechanism like Earth's gravity. Drop an apple, it falls. Plant a good seed, good fruit comes. It's that simple. And third, it's not luck or random chance. When you sow seeds of generosity, you create an energy field, a flow of prosperity that naturally returns to you. You're activating a powerful cosmic system, not just banking on good fortune. Feeling a clarity starting to take shape in your mind? Look at the rock-solid proof from real life. John D. Rockefeller, one of America's richest men ever, was once ruthlessly greedy, chasing money at all costs. But after a life-changing crisis and a brush with deadly illness, he transformed. He poured most of his wealth into massive charitable causes, building schools, hospitals, and research foundations. He gave away billions in today's dollars. And the miracle? His health skyrocketed, and his wealth kept multiplying, creating a lasting empire that still impacts the world. He wasn't just rich in money, but in life's meaning. Or take Bill Gates, who shifted from dominating tech to tackling global issues through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. He's given tens of billions to fight disease, improve education, and reduce poverty worldwide. Yet, despite giving away mountains of money, his wealth stays among the world's highest. Coincidence? Or a roaring testament to the seed planting principle? These aren't just old tales, they're living proof that when you give generously, with a selfless heart and a noble motive, the universe rewards you with even greater things. Feel a rock-solid belief sprouting inside you? It's stronger than any doubt, isn't it? I know your mind might be buzzing with questions. Here are the 3 top questions I get all the time, and answering them will help you feel rock solid on your journey to manifesting money. First, you might ask, what if I give and nothing comes back? It's like tossing pebbles into a pond with no ripples. This is a timeless fear, and it stirs up deep anxiety. You worry you'll lose everything, get taken advantage of, and end up crushed with disappointment. But let's revisit the law of karma. It doesn't say you'll get back from the exact person you helped or right away. The law says the energy you put out will return to you in some form, at the perfect time. It's like mailing a letter. You don't know exactly when it'll arrive or who'll get it, but you trust it'll reach its destination. If you give with a pure heart, expecting nothing in return, those seeds are sprouting in your subconscious and the universe, whether you see it or not. Sometimes money shows up as a surprise opportunity, a random job offer, an unexpected gift, or even a huge discount when you're shopping. The key is unshakable faith and relentless persistence. Keep planting, keep watering, and results will hit when you least expect. Think of those success stories. They didn't quit just because results weren't instant. Feel a spark of hope lighting up with this answer? Second, I don't have much money, so how can I give to manifest? Am I supposed to beg? This is a fantastic question, and it hits a core misunderstanding. Let's clear this up. Giving money doesn't mean handing out stacks of cash. Money seeds come from a generous heart, from sharing whatever resources you have. If you're not rolling in dough, give your precious time, deep knowledge, killer skills, or a heartfelt word of encouragement. Spend an hour a week tutoring a struggling kid, volunteering at a community center, helping a friend job hunt, or just listening and offering wise advice to someone in need. These acts, though not cash, are powerful prosperity seeds. You're helping others get what they want, and that's the true essence of planting money seeds. See how much you have to give that you never noticed before? Never underestimate the value of heartfelt help. And the final question, won't planting seeds make me a target for being used or losing more? It sounds so naive. This is a super common fear, and it puts your mind on high alert, worried about self-protection. But here's the difference. It's all about intention and smart giving. Planting seeds doesn't mean becoming a gullible pushover or sacrificing yourself to exhaustion. You need to give consciously with a solid strategy. Keep your intention pure. You want to help without expecting a direct payback. At the same time, use your wisdom to choose who and how to help effectively. If you keep helping someone who makes zero effort to change, that might not be a seed worth planting. Planting is about empowering, not fostering lazy dependence. Plus, when you give with a wide open heart, you're vibrating at the frequency of abundance and love, a sky-high frequency of endless prosperity. That high vibe shields you from negative energy and those looking to take advantage. Feel safer and more grounded knowing you can give intelligently? We've just taken a deep dive through a transformative journey, uncovering why your attempts to manifest money have been stuck in the mud, and more importantly, how to completely turn that around. You've soaked in the truth that manifesting isn't some instant magic trick. It's a process that demands crystal clear intentions, a sky-high noble purpose, bold acts of giving, and relentless persistence through every obstacle. The three deadly mistakes, lack of clarity, staying stuck in wishful thinking, and giving up too soon, are the invisible barriers blocking you from the flow of prosperity. But now, you've got the 4 seed planting steps and game-changing tips to supercharge that process. You've seen living proof from history's greatest, who flipped their lives upside down. Your deepest doubts have been answered. The power to create wealth isn't in some book or video out there, it's fully within you, in your ability to give and plant good seeds. Feel that fierce energy blazing in your chest? That's your hidden strength waking up. Right now, you're standing at the most pivotal crossroads of your life. You've got 2 crystal clear choices. Option 1, stick to the same old rut. Keep sitting there wishing, waiting for a miracle that might never show up. You could stay trapped in scarcity, haunted by money worries, watching golden opportunities slip right through your fingers. You'd remain stuck in a cycle of wanting without acting. Option 2, boldly charge into this transformative journey and seize your true power. You can take the first step I've laid out plain as day. Define your desire, find someone to help, and start planting seeds today, even with the tiniest actions. You can choose to become a creator of prosperity, not just for yourself, but for the world around you. When you do, you won't just manifest overflowing wealth for yourself. You'll become a vibrant example, a shining beacon for your loved ones, friends, and community. They'll look at you, ask for your secret, and you'll have an inspiring story to share about how you achieved it all by following the universe's eternal laws. Can you see that radiant future? How incredible does it feel? The choice is yours. Which path will you take? I believe you'll make the smartest choice. Start today. Share in the comments below. What's the first seed you'll plant? Who will you help to kick off your journey to manifesting prosperity? This public commitment will fuel your drive and inspire others. If this video helped you, hit that like button, share it with friends who need this powerful message, and don't forget to subscribe to catch more game-changing content. Let's build a community of seed planters, creating prosperity not just for ourselves, but for the whole world. I wish you swift success in reaching your financial goals and living a life of abundance, prosperity, and deep meaning. Trust in your power.